Hello, dear traders. Welcome to the Trading Hero channel for a weekly review of trading results. This week, all portfolios showed profits. The $5,000 portfolio in the first version brought 0.77% profit, and the $5,000 portfolio in the second version brought almost 1% profit. Next, the $10,000 portfolio in the first version showed a 1.14% return. The $10,000 portfolio in the second version showed a 0.5% return, and the $20,000 portfolio showed a 1% return. A $50,000 portfolio yielded 1.6% profit. A $100,000 portfolio yielded 1.24% profit, and a $200,000 portfolio showed 1.17% profit. Let's go to the MetaTrader platform and see how we traded this week. The first currency pair is the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. We are on the hourly time frame. Each vertical line separates one trading day, and the grey rectangle marks the trading area during this week. As you can see, this week the price was within the range of the previous week. If we draw a support line and a resistance line, we can see that the market did not go beyond the previous week's range. However, although no new local lows or highs were set, this correction, which we were counting on, allowed us to close all previously opened buy trades. Currently, we have several open sell trades and can wait for the price to move to the upper limit of this corridor. This week's profit amounted to $524. The next currency pair is the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. We have a similar situation with this asset, but unlike the previous currency pair, the price managed to break through the previous week's local lows and local highs. This allowed us to close our previously opened sell trades, as well as open and close buy trades. Now the price is at the top of the newly formed price corridor, and we have several open sell trades. This week's profit amounted to $66. The next currency pair is the Australian dollar against the US dollar. For this currency pair, the price was also mostly in consolidation, almost within the range of last week's prices. During the first half of the week, the price tried to gain a foothold above the median of this price channel, but after several unsuccessful attempts, it returned to the lower part of it. We have no open positions at the moment. This week's profit amounted to $204. The next currency pair is the euro against the British pound. We see a fairly strong uptrend for this asset. Since we already had several open sell trades, some of these trades were closed on Wednesday's correction, but unfortunately, due to the price slippage, the trades that were supposed to bring the most profit and cover the losses from the first trades were closed at worse prices, and therefore we have a negative result of minus $85. Currently, we have quite a few open sell trades. If we look at the daily time frame, we can see that the price is close to the local resistance level, which increases the chances of further correction and the price returning to the specified price range and closing open positions with profit. Also, if we draw a trend line along the local highs, we see that the price has approached it quite strongly. So an alternative option is for the price to rise to the resistance trend line, after which the price should move down. The next currency pair is the pound against the US dollar. This currency pair brought us the highest profit this week, which amounted to more than $2,900. This happened since several algorithms gained almost the maximum number of positions and closed them with a fairly significant profit during the market correction. However, if you look at the pound's volatility this week, it didn't even manage to rise to the median price of last week. We currently have several open buy trades and are waiting for the market to open on Monday. The next currency pair is the pound against the Canadian dollar. The market continues to be in a downward trend for this asset. Although all week long, we have seen buyers trying to slow down the decline. If we switch to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price has tested the previous local lows and corrected from a fairly strong support zone, which increases the chances of further price growth at least to the median of this price channel and closing our open trades with a profit. This week's profit amounted to $129. And the last currency pair today is the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. This asset has also seen a decrease in volatility, but the global downtrend continues. And even though the market is already close to the trend line of resistance, the pattern that has formed this week indicates a possible breakout of the local consolidation zone and movement to the next resistance zone, which will allow us to close existing buy trades and open additional positions for sale. This week's profit amounted to $665. Once again, we congratulate everyone on the successful closing of the trading week and see you in the next video review.